up, everybody? This your boy Nautical coming at you with some gaming news. Looks like that famed PS4.5 codename Neo is actually a real thing because the specs got revealed today. Now, take it with a grain of salt. This could be fake, but there's a lot of publications that's jumping on the board of this, and this isn't the first, second, third, or even fifth time that this rumor has persisted. It was the PlayStation 4.5 or it was the PS4K. So it looks like these might actually be something that is actually coming. So they have been rumoring it since March as a reference to the Neo, a higher clock speed for improved GPU, and a higher memory bandwidth. The console will also support 4K images. This also goes back to what Netflix CEO said a while ago, where he said PS4 and Xbox One will have 4K. And that's exactly how he said it. And looks like it might be happening, at least on the PS4 side. So the reveal leak was for the CPU, GPU, and memory bandwidth. So let's go over what those differences were. Now we have the original specs and we have the PS4 Neo specs, which is the code name, hopefully, for the new system, and they're not just calling it PS4 Neo. So the original PS4 CPU had an 8-core Jaguar clocked at 1.6 gigahertz. The Neo version has the same processor, 8-core Jaguar, but it's clocked at 2.1 gigahertz. The original PS4's GPU had an AMD GCN 18CU at 800 megahertz. The Neo version has the same thing, 36 CUs at 911 megahertz. The original PS4's memory was 8 gigabytes of GDR5. Clocked at 176 gigabits. The Neo memory will be the same memory, but it'll be clocked at 218 gigabits. So, what do you guys think about this? I mean, I know some people really don't like the fact that they're mixing, PC and console together. They feel like they should be their two different things. And, honestly, I'm on the side where I feel like it's about time for that to go away because consoles are becoming more like PCs every day. Xbox One and PS4 are pretty much a PC. You have to update them like a PC. You have to install games to the hard drive. Even physical games, you have to install them to the hard drive before you can even play them. Does that remind you of anything? They still have driver issues and input issues and stuff like that. The only difference between a console and a PC is the ease of use of just being able to put a disc in, install it, and it plays. Now, don't get me wrong. I love consoles. I love PC. PC's a bitch sometimes when it comes to just the overarching way that the infrastructure works when it comes to just games, because it does so much more. But for people to think that this isn't a good idea, you need to move forward in a century. But it's a decision that everybody has to make. I know some people are going to be upset that they felt like they just spent $350 to $400 over the last couple of years on a new PS4, thinking that this is my PS4, and now they're going to be looking at people that get new PS4s and thinking that theirs is inferior. The biggest thing I want you guys to take a look at is what happens when they come out with all these redesigned systems, when they come out with a Slim, when they come out with bigger hard drives. People don't complain then. They sometimes spend more money on those systems than they spend on any other one. So I want you guys to think about that before you start bringing your pitchforks out and saying this is bad. I understand that you just bought a PS4 and you're upset that you may not have the money to play this upgraded version. But there are people out there, that would really, really like to do this. Like me, I would trade in my PS4 and my Xbox for the better versions of both of them. I actually traded in my day one Xbox to get the Forza version just to get a bigger hard drive. Yeah, I could have went to the store and just bought a 1 terabyte, which I actually did, but I wanted to have it internal 1 terabyte. And plus the Forza one looked cool with the sound effects. So I actually, ponied up, traded in my old one, paid about $130 for the new one, and I can foresee that happening with this one. There will be really, really good deals out there for PlayStation 4s and Xbox One if this is actually really true. So don't worry about that. And for the people that think that their games will not work, their PS4 games won't work on a new system, they already said that, well, this publication says, if it's true, that all PS4 games will natively work on both systems. There will be no Neo-only games, so developers can't just make a Neo only game that will only work on the new system, it will have to work on the old system too. So going forward after October 2016, any game that's made on PS4 will have to take advantage of both systems. One will have to have a base mode for the base PS4, and one will have to have the basically the overclocked mode or the Neo mode for the new system, and that you can switch between the two. So they basically don't split the family yet. They don't want to split it up. And that's a good thing. I really like that they're doing that. And they also said that developers have the option to go back and patch their old games in to put in the overclocked mode if they want to, or the Neo mode. And I can see a couple of games doing it, like Sony, some of their first party games, I can see them doing that. That will probably be a really good thing, especially games that have PC counterparts to it. They'll just have to change some code around, but it probably wouldn't be that hard. I'm not a developer or a code writer, so I don't know how hard it really is, but it probably wouldn't be that hard for them to do it. But if they wanted to do it, they could do it. So guys, this is all good news all the way around. You know, this is going to probably change gaming the way we see it. You know, we never had a console cycle that happened just like this, where new hardware came out and then they introduced another set of new hardware. This is a completely new system that they're going to bring out, that they're going to implement this with. So definitely just, you know, whatever's good for you, make sure you do it. But I appreciate you guys listening to this video. I hope you guys got the information you needed from it. If you like the information, please like the video and share it. If you want to get more content like news, Destiny content, Division content, anything like that, subscribe to the channel. You know, I appreciate everything you guys do, and I will holler at you guys in the next video. Peace.